Do you think one of the edge you had over everybody else was the biggest percentage of your focus was on one thing? Do you see it that way? Like that was my edge over everybody else?
I do. At the time, I didn't really understand that, right? So, basketball for me was the most important thing. So everything I saw, whether it was TV shows, whether it was books I read, people I talked to, everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything. And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft.
The world becomes your library to help you improve your craft, better your craft.
Yes, indeed.
So because you know what you want, the world's giving you exactly the information you need to become better at it.
Because you know what you're looking for.
I really enjoy working hard. I'm someone, I work 7 days a week. I don't, this being on a movie set is a holiday for me. I rarely take vacations in my whole life. I'll take time, but every day I'm usually studying movies or working on movies or studying something. I like to learn. That's really what I think life is about. It's about learning new things. It's about challenging yourself. It's about always never just sitting back and taking anything for granted and enjoying life. And so it's afforded me an incredible life. The places that I grew up, I didn't grow up with money. I didn't grow up with anything. I basically did it all myself. I didn't even have money to go to acting school. So I never went to acting school. I just studied films and started making movies, and I learned on movie sets. What I would do is I would go to every single department. The first film that I really got on, which was Taps, I went to every single department and I studied every part of the movie. I went to the camera department, I studied lenses, lighting. I was working with a great cinematographer, Oren Roisman. I studied what producers do, what writers do, what wardrobe does, what the stunt department does, props, sound. I studied every aspect of films, and that's what I kept doing. I kept challenging myself.
What I enjoy is you speak to people who are inspiring, all walks of life.
Yes.
And
that's my favorite thing to do.
That's what I've noticed. You
Yes,
love being inspired by people. But you're
I love
Oprah. But you're Oprah though.
No, but it's
why did you choose these people in the book to inspire us with their stories?
Because they're all people that I've been talking to over the years on
Right.
Super Soul Sunday and master classes. You're on page 169.
I am.
Yes, you are. And a few more. So they're all people who've inspired me because at this stage in my life, I only talk to who I want to talk to. Okay? So I really do. And so to be surrounded by people, and this is the truth, whether you have a talk show or not, whatever you're doing in your life, you need to surround yourself with people who are going to stimulate, inspire, and lift you up, who are going to give you energy and not take energy away from you. And if you're around people who are taking energy away from you, that's an energy drain, and that is the sign from your instinct, your inner voice, your intuition to say, let them go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. When you look at successful people, you've talked to everyone in the world who is successful. What would you say is the one common characteristic that you find gets people to where they want to go?
The most important question is, the people get to where they want to go because they know where they want to go.
Oh, wow.
Most people don't know where they want to go. A lot of people are going and being driven by what they think they should do,
right.
What other people say they should do, what they have carried in their mind for a long time they should do. But the most important question you can ever ask yourself is, what do I really want?
Wow.
And the answer to that, once you can establish for yourself what the answer to that is, and have everything you do, every choice you make, move you in the direction of what you say your vision is.
Right.
Yeah. And when you do that, the forces of life rise up to meet you. The reason why most people have such chaotic lives is because they're living in chaos in their head. And as soon as you get clear, it clears up.
And you won't necessarily succeed at everything the first time you try. That's okay. Some of the most successful people in the world are the ones who've had the most failures. J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter. Her first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times before it was finally published. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He lost hundreds of games and missed thousands of shots during his career. But he once said, "I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed." These people succeeded because they understood that you can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. You have to let them show you what to do differently the next time. So if you get into trouble, that doesn't mean you're a troublemaker. It means you need to try harder to act right. If you get a bad grade, that doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means you need to spend more time studying. No one's born being good at all things. You become good at things through hard work.